How do you know this boy?
This is my son, Adam. Why?
Your son? Hey, kids, are you okay?
Yes.
Do you know where your parents are?
I just told you I'm his dad. I adopted him.
Do you have paperwork to prove that? Befinnen, det är inte kidnappa boy.
Sir, put your hands up and step away from the child.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. One of the more despicable practices in modern politics is whenever a left-wing politician gets into a rough patch, they run to the black church to sort of be baptized in the boom, clap, hallelujah. You've seen this happening all the time for the last 50 years. A Democrat gets in trouble or does something despicable and then runs to the mantle of the black church to try and get some type of, I don't know, sanctity, right? Like to get just something, some type of juice pumped into the vein of their campaign. It's a mechanical and deeply blasphemous action, especially by people like Joe Biden, who clearly has no freaking clue where he is or what's going on, and is like scared out of his mind inside his black churches as you watch him have sort of like a little Parkinson's attack here. Like look at Joe Biden's hand. Look at his hand. What's going on? What's going on, Joe? What's happening with your hand? Joe Biden doesn't even know how to do the offering. Check this out. This is Joe Biden. This is amazing. The pastor has to go explain what tithing is to Joe Biden. He's handing Joe Biden like a $20 bill there, and is like explaining. Sorry for this ear-piercing music. Is explaining to Joe Biden how to tithe. I kid you not. This is lifelong Christian Joe Biden has to go explain how to tithe. All right, here we go. Let's fast forward. Here's Joe Biden standing there awkwardly, holding the cash. So Joe Biden's standing there with the cash. Then he gets brought down on the stage, and and then it has to have it explained to him that he has to put the money into the offering plate. What a great Christian Joe Biden is. What amazing Christian. We have these videos of Joe Biden inside of the black church. Again, looking like a dog at the pound, right? Like looking extremely uncomfortable. Joe Biden, not looking happy, not looking, hi, please don't rush the stage. Whatever you do, please don't rush the stage. Am I in danger? Joe Biden says. Oh man, these clips are so embarrassing. Okay, so what's the point here? The point here is that this isn't going to work to save Joe Biden's campaign. And to really wrap up what's going on right now, we saw these clips and shared them, but we couldn't do any better than Charles Payne. Now, Charles Payne is a man who brings lots of pain on Fox News. Charles Payne is a man who is famous for doing this to Nikki Haley.
Sort of ironic, though, Ambassador, that you are trailing President Trump by a gazillion miles, and you're quoting polls.
Okay, so Charles Payne's a legend for that. But Charles Payne, brought the true Payne game to Joe Biden in this incredible, probably the best 90 seconds of Fox News commentary that I've ever heard in my life. Watch this. Greg Gutfeld was howling and crying.
I never see you because we're working at different times. What is your take on how the media is now shifting into, I'm an investigative reporter. I'm an investigative reporter.
The barn opening door, the analogy you made was fantastic because the debate was it. Mm-hmm. That was not a cheap fake. Everyone watched it and they're like, what the hell is going on? But the crazy thing is, I printed this up. Remember when they found that they did this big investigation, they found, well, Joe Biden probably committed a lot of crimes, but he's too feeble to stand trial. So Biden says, I'm an elderly man. I know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, God, that headline right there was it. This is how many months ago? This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's been in plain sight. He's been saying crazy for so long, and we just got to look the other way. But my favorite is when he's around the brothers, right?
Yeah.
Like the Juneteenth celebration. And then this Sunday he was at the black church. Every time he's around black people, it looks like he wants to call the police.
He used to.
He used to bring them. He used to bring a whole gang of paddy wagons, round them all up. We'll figure out the charges later. With the face. Did you see him at the church?
Yes.
He was scared as hell. He said I was raised in a black church, and the guy had to show him how to give the offering. Like, what? We're usually taking money, not giving it. I'm a Biden, damn it. So, this whole thing has been so amazing to watch. I love
It really is.
What a legendary rant. Charles Payne, we've been fans of him for a long time. I don't know Charles Payne. I've never met him. He retweets us every once in a while, and we DM back and forth on X, right? So it's like big time fan of the dude, but never seen him in like a comedy setting. Guy's hilarious. This is what people are saying on Gutfeld. Charles Payne ripping up Biden for hanging out at black churches. It was so effing funny. I cracked a rib. Every time Biden is at a black church, he looks like he's ready to call the police. He used to, says comedy. He goes full Comedy Central. This is funnier than anything on Comedy Central. I was like, this is funnier than anything that late night TV puts out. And this is why Greg Gutfeld beats all these guys, beats their asses in the ratings. What's not to love about Fox Business News anchor? This is amazing. He does work on Fox Business. This is what's funny about Charles Payne. He's a dedicated Trump supporter, amazing debater, intellectual. His observations about Joe Biden, legendary and hilarious. Charles Payne describing Joe Biden in the black church is ripping up the internet. People are really Charles Payne on fire on Gutfeld. People love this. People are just looking for the honesty. People don't like the fact that we've been lied to for so long. And we've been lied to by the people that should be exposing reality, which are comedians. Comedians are the people who sort of like live at the heartbeat of the center of society and can say things before all the rest of us can say them. And it's these comedians who have utterly abandoned their profession and have decided to become simps for power and become like little bitch gimps. I'm like, it's so despicable to see them. The Colberts, obviously not Gutfeld, but like the Colberts of the world. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. They're not comedians anymore. They're not practicing their craft. They're reading from cue cards directly from their Marxist paymasters. And it's not comedy. They disgrace themselves. And so it's like great to see actual comedy. And actual comedy can be done by a Fox Business anchor. Listen to Charles Payne on Kamala Harris.
Anything at all. Charles.
No.
Maybe that was her strategy.
Maybe it was. That was she's in charge of the border, and we see what happened there. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you, I think there might be something to the idea that she really was she knew the deal the whole time. But you have to look at this. She was the first person to lose in the Democratic primary, the very first person kicked out. Ironically, a week before that, I was in a plane with her, coming from D.C., and we were walking, talking. She was chatting, she could kind of, she felt like, I know this guy,
Yeah.
Not exactly from where I was, but yeah. And so we're having a good time. We're talking. I really felt sorry for her because she wanted someone to notice her so bad. She was finally like at the top of the ramp. Some girl stopped. Hey, Kamala, I love you, but I can't vote for you. I'm Canadian. I felt so bad for her. Like, golly, one person knew her. So then before she left, I said, listen, can you come on my show? She said, yeah. She had her assistant come over to take the information. What show is it again? I said, Making Money with Charles Payne on Fox Business. She was like, and the most unpopular vice president in history, the first person who lost in a Democratic nomination, and somehow she weaved her way to the very top.
It should be the comedians who are the actual truth tellers in the world, like news broadcasters then coming after that, after that, and so on. Everybody's been lied to, and they're sick of being lied to. And that's like, honestly, I got to be thankful for it because it's like independent creators have had who tell the truth, have seen their followings and the audiences just skyrocket. And it's great. People are beginning to like disconnect from the old way and follow the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Sounds like a line that Joe Biden would use in the black church. Oh, baby. I ain't no ways tired. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Hillary Clinton. It's all so embarrassing. For more of it, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See ya.